Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, more companies are getting on their employees about getting the injection. And this is becoming widespread in the state that I'm in. And I know what's going on all over the country because this morning I saw how California Governor Newsom is trying to make it mandatory for all school employees to get it. So as time go on, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that's going to spread nationwide. They're starting to do this already. They started to do this weeks ago. So this is New Jersey 101.5. More New Jersey companies consider mandatory injections for workers. As government agencies and private sectors grapple with whether the injection is a condition of employment, which I don't believe it should be. If you claim this thing is working for people that got it, then, even if I don't have it, shouldn't I still be safe? But we know you're not telling the truth. That's why you're doing this over the top stuff. You're not telling the truth. So anyway, back to this, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lawyer in New Jersey that says, hey, if they bounce you out of the company for that reason, you are eligible for unemployment benefits, right? Which makes sense. You got fired. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not be surprised if they try to pull a fast one and make it, so that if you don't have it, you can't even collect unemployment. You watch, they will take it to that level. These folks are in desperation mode. That's where they are. They're trying to keep this establishment at all cost, although we all see it, it's just slipping away from them. So the FDA has granted only emergency use authorization to 3 injections. And we know it's Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson and Johnson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, many companies are making a decision that will happen. I would say like after Labor Day, you're going to see a lot of businesses cropping up and making these demands before they will even hire you. And if you are a current employee and you don't give in, you may be looking for another job. And like this lawyer said, go on unemployment. You have every right to, being that you were fired. So if the approval is granted, it could clear the way for injections in both public and private sectors. And you see how they're doing it gradually. First, it was the military. Then it's now government employees, and now public and private sector. That's how they're going to get you. While many legal experts have said employers are within their rights to mandate this injection, and others are saying, well, there has been enough of gray area surrounding the emergency use that many companies have hesitated. So they may be within their rights, but there are a lot of reasons why they may not want to go down that path, but we know they will. Former FDA associate Peter Pitt told NBC News, I think a lot of large enterprises, public and private, are waiting for approval to mandate injections for students and employees. President Joe Biden has also started uh, support for mandatory mandates. So, ladies and gentlemen, look like it may happen. And for those companies who do mandate it, he will have their backs. This is going to blow up in your face. I want you to know you're going to have a lot of people that will have no problem not returning back to these places of employment. You already got a worker shortage going on in America. If you implement this thing, you think your shortage is bad now, and the record breaking resignations that are going on, you're going to have an even bigger issue with a lack of employees out here working, and your economy is already in free fall. Don't you think this would make it worse? I'm just saying. Maybe it won't to you. I mean, I guess if you're beating a dead horse, nothing's going to happen to it, right? So, or you're just beating the dead horse. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, a Greek restaurant in Bergen County was the first in New Jersey to require the jab for indoor dining. I would not want to eat anywhere that bad that I have to have an injection first. I'll make my own damn food at home. Screw you, your restaurant, and your food. That's the way I see it. So, starting in September, this is what they're implementing for their restaurant if you want to eat there. I tell you what, you don't have nothing at that restaurant I want. There is also an issue with whether the shots will be added to the required list of injections to attend school in New Jersey. So, oh, they'll do this stuff. They're not speculating about this, y'all. They are going to do this stuff. If your kid don't have it, they can't enter the school. Don't they do that for other things? Like if your kid don't have all of their their vaccines, the other things that they get in childhood, don't they throw you out of school until you get caught up with those shots? They're going to do this, y'all. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. So their solution is to force the hands of the people that don't want it. That's what their solution is. I don't think this is going to work out the way y'all think. I'm just telling you, I don't believe this is going to work the way you think. This is easier said than done. You're going to have a situation where you're going to have people rebelling in the streets of America. That's what you're going to have. It is not going to be the smooth sailing that you are anticipating at all. You're going to have a lot of pushback. So the FDA may approve the drug for infants too, infants, toddlers, and above in the coming weeks. Wow. New Jersey State Senator Joe Fattel, who chairs the Senate Health Committee, has already stated he supports making the injection mandatory for school attendance. Mm-hmm. Full approval could also lead to other changes. While the injection is free for now, Pfizer could begin charging for the drug. So you're going to charge us to be poisoned, huh? They could also engage in paid advertising campaigns. So, y'all, what they're trying to do is financially, if you won't do it, they are going to financially break you. So that's really what they're saying. We're going to financially break you, and your kids can't come to school as if their education is so good. Your kids are probably better off home with you, like they're really hurting you. And you can't go eat at certain restaurants. Make your own food. That's my solution to that. Trust me, when they don't have the customers that they want, they're going to get rid of that mess immediately. I don't believe it's going to last. You already are struggling for workers. You're already struggling to get people back into those restaurants. And on top of that, you're going to make the situation worse for yourself by requiring some certification that they got injected. You would lose so much money. It's not, man, please. I don't believe that's going to last even a month when they see how few people will come to those restaurants like that. That's what's going to happen. But y'all, please tell me what you think. None of these things are going to help them, y'all. None of these things are going to help. You know, it is inevitable. This all happened after we finished the 400 years. And they were supposed to have a celebration up in Massachusetts, and they were not able to do that. But look at it this way, y'all. These folks are hanging on by a thread. And all of this stuff that they're trying to implement now and refusing to lock down, and oh, you're going to have to get this and get that, and your kids are going to have to get it too. And I just see this place going over a cliff, you know, and nobody, and we all see it, but the people that are doing this stuff, they won't see it coming. Although the rest of us see it coming. Even people that don't live in America see it coming. But please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.